It's a battle in the Western Conference as the league-leading Ryukyu Golden Kings visit the Shiga Lakestars this Saturday afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us here for B.LEAGUE action. Anthony Suntay with the call. Glad you're joining us. We're coming to you from the Waimito Arena. The usual arena is the Okoro-chan Arena, but for today, we're at the Waimito. We got a pretty good-sized crowd here. As we take a look at the team standings, Ryukyu Golden Kings, number 1 in the Western Conference with a 26-9 card up against the number 6 team in the West, Shiga Lakestars. Their record is 13 wins, 22 losses. Shiga Lakestars want to be able to show the big guns that they can play with the big boys. This is the wild card picture, and you can see there Shiga wanted to be able to make sure that they move up further in the standings to be able to make it to the playoffs. We got the lineup here of Shiga, the home squad. They will once again be relying on 3 individuals. These are their main players. Jonathan Octeus, who has been averaging 18 minutes, but he's been scoring 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Jordan Hamilton, almost a Mr. Triple-Double, so to speak. Small forward, standing 6'7", 30-year-old. He actually has the widest experience playing in the NBA. He's played 154 games in the NBA with the Nuggets, the Rockets, the Clippers, and the Pelicans. Also, another key player for them will be Angus Brandt, who was actually the NBL Rookie of the Year in 2015. That was in Australia. And they won the championship in the NBL in 2017 and 2019. He's part of the Australian national team, and he's going to be showcasing his wares here today. These are just some of the matches previously of these 2 squads. That is a dunk there by number 31, John Harper. John Harper actually was the youngest player to ever play in the B-League at 17 years, 11 months, and 28 days. And that dunk that you just saw there made him the youngest player to dunk at 17 years old, 11 months, and 29 days. So that was in his second match. He came up with a good showing. Not really too many averages. He's only played in 3 games. He's been on the floor for only 4 minutes, but he's averaging 2 points and 1 rebound. We'll expect more to come from that youngster. There he is in your screens. He's going to be matched up against number 16, Daiichi Namoto. Point guard, 6 foot flat, 22-year-old. Daiichi actually has only played 18 games as well, but he has been averaging 18 minutes, and he's come up with solid numbers. He's had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Daiichi Namoto will be part of the starting lineup here for the Shiga Lakestars. This afternoon's matchup, really, from my point of view, is really looking at Fantasista Narito Namizato. Fantasista wears number 3 for Ryukyu up against, who I talked about, Jordan Hamilton, the all-around ex-NBA player. Let's see how he can fare against Hamilton. So watch out for that matchup. Namizato up against Hamilton. Breaking down this match further, when you look at Shiga, they're a team in transition, really, because they have a lot of new additions. This year, they've introduced number 0, Octeus. They have number 1, Murakami. Number 5, Hamilton, of course, from that NBA fame. Number 12, Brandt, who we also talked about. Number 11, Imagawa. They have a rookie also in number 77, Maeda, and a special designated player in number 16, Nomoto. So just that many additions to your squad, well, you're going to have some chemistry problems. Ryukyu, on the other hand, leading the league right now. Everybody gelling with their new additions. Number 11, check that. Number 1, Funyu. Number 13, Evans. Number 30, Imamura. And number 41, Tilly. They have been great additions for Ryukyu, and that's why they're doing so well so far this 2020-2021 season. Here come the starting 5 for the visiting Ryukyu Golden Kings. They have number 3, Narito Namizato. That's Fantasista. Number 13, Dwayne Evans. Number 14, Ruichi Kishimoto. Number 24, Naoki Tashiro. And number 45, Jack Cooley. Jack Cooley is their main man in the center. He will be sharing that position together with Kim Tilly, who also comes off the bench and averages heavy minutes as well. But here we go, your Shiga Lakestars. Now we got our starters. Starting out with number 4, Masaya Karimata. Number 5, Jordan Hamilton. Number 7, Kevin Hariyama. Number 12, Angus Brandt. And finally, rounding out their starting 5, number 16, Daiichi Namoto. Everybody's hyped up here as they want to be able to see if their Shiga Lakestars can compete with Ryukyu. Nice look there at Coach Sean Dennis. Sean Dennis actually was the NBL Coach of the Year in 2016. So from down under, he's traveled here to Tokyo. And this is now his second home. On the other hand, you have a very young Coach Hiroki Fujita, 34 years old, former coach of Sanen, now calling the shots for Ryukyu. And things are going well so far for their squad. This is a nice picture. The respective team captains with that young fan. Nice to be able to get these young kids involved at a very young age. And that memory will stick with her forever. Can she get it in though? Try one more time. And she got it. That miss though in that first attempt might have been a portent of things to come for their squad. Because they are up against the league leaders, the number 1 team in the West, the Golden Kings. The Golden Kings are actually in a 5-game winning streak, so they're starting to hit their stride and hit their stride right before we approach the playoffs. There are your starters once again. The Golden Kings. Starting out with Namizato, Evans, Kishimoto, Tashiro, and Cooley. The Lakestars will have Karimata, Hamilton, Hariyama, Brandt, and Nomoto. Here we go. Missed time to jump there that time from Brandt, but we're going to give up the first possession. The Golden Kings in their white jerseys. Getting way inside, the defense forgot to stick with the man with the basketball. And Tashiro gets the first 2 points of this ball game. Ryukyu up early. Why not look for Hamilton? Hamilton from way downtown, a little bit too strong. Cooley with the rebound. Bullet pass to the corner. They'll give it up, Cooley. Nice pass. Handed down. That's excellent passing. Open three, a little bit too strong. Hamilton with the rebound. Quickly, a minute gone here in this encounter. Not pretty good spacing, but nice pass to the corner. Brandt gives it right back. Jumper. That's going to be strong. That was clearly a little bit too much power. An attack and gives it out there. To the corner. Step back three. In and out. That was halfway down. So far, a minute and a half gone and just 2 points on the board. Brandt will give it up. Karimata. Brandt. Trying to be gun shy here early. Brandt inside. That's where he likes to operate. A little bit too strong. Gets it back. That's going to be the first foul on Cooley. Basket and one. Angus Brandt was playing possum there for a little bit and then suddenly went in the offensive. Surprised Cooley. We're tied at 2. First personal foul here on Jack Cooley. Jack Cooley is actually the rebounding king here in the B-League. Wasn't able to collar that board there. First lead for Shiga. Off that three-point play. There's a steal. A three? No. Not able to cash in on that turnover. And we have nice inside pass to Cooley. Cooley double teamed, had to kick it out. Evans. Evans almost lost possession. We'll give it up. That's a traveling violation. That was clear. No question on that. Turnover. Kashiro apologizes to the bench. She does have their team's only points. So far, low scoring ball game. Brandt will give it out once again. Now with Hamilton. Will he try to create? No. Was looking for the pass. The defense was up to the task. That's a nice setup. Three-pointer's not going to drop though. Perfect setup for Kishimoto. Hamilton thought he was going to get it back immediately. Gives it up. Three-pointer, that's offline. Good defense being shown by both these squads early here. Almost 3 minutes gone and only 5 points on the board total. First personal foul there. Going to be called on Namoto. First entry here for Keita Imamura, one of their key players. He's not in the starting lineup, but then he comes in early, as you can see here, and he plays most of the match. Nice handoff. Cooley inside. Blows the cripple. Hamilton will give it up. Gets it right back. Brandt. Back to Hamilton. Hamilton, that's a deep three. Too much muscle in that one. Long rebound. Will stay here. Brandt. Trying to show his footwork. And he will lose possession. Not quite sure these two teams will be happy with what they have on the board so far. But for Shiga, they've kept Ryukyu here to just 2 points. Layup not going to work. Back and forth affair. And hardly any points to show for these two squads. Looking inside for Cooley. Cooley trying to create space. Puts it up. No foul is called. That's going to be a duty foul called. Trying to stop the fast break there. Foul will be on Kishimoto. First personal foul there for Kishimoto. First entry now of Kim Tilly. Jack Cooley was really not effective inside. He missed a couple of gimmies. Let's see what Tilly can do. Shaking and baking. Foul will be called. Karimata likes to be able to hold on to that ball, let the play develop. We saw a nice look there a while ago at Narito Namizato, who they call Fantasista. He has really not been able to dazzle the crowd here yet. Though I'm not too sure that the fans of Shiga want to see him dazzling. They want to see him come up with a poor game. All the rest of the neutral fans, though, want to see him come up with these great ways. That's a nice three-point basket. It is now 6-2 for Shiga. A lot for the hometown fans to cheer for here. Almost at the halfway point. Tilly gives it up. Three-pointer, yes! Nice basket there from Imamura. He is one of their key players. He's a six-man, but he scores a lot. Hamilton will give it up. Quite surprised Hamilton has not been as aggressive. That's clearly a foul. Murakami couldn't believe it. But watch it here. There was no question about this foul. Funyu was asking where the foul was, but he was clearly all over Karimata. Karimata now on the line. Karimata knocks down the first. See the numbers there on Karimata. 32 years old. Standing 5'10". Plays point guard here for Shiga. Job well done for the starting point guard. As we have Taishi Ito, the 34-year-old, coming in his stead. Funyu. Will he try to look for Evans? Pass a little bit high. Tracks it down though. Funyu, nice show. Funyu inside, creates space, goes to the left hand. And that'll drop using the glass. And the Golden Kings now just trail by one. Hamilton has taken 2 threes. Shot from the wing, not going to work. The tap goes to Ryukyu, and here they come. Looking to take the lead once again. They had the first points of this basket at 2-0. Dwayne Evans. Evans attacks the basket. That's a nice block there from Hamilton. Maki's in the ball game as well. Very first look at Hayato Maki. 6'1" shooting guard. Try to get it inside to Cooley. So now they got 2 of their big men, Cooley and Tilly, playing together. So that's 6'10" and 6'11" respectively. That's a lot of ceiling. First foul going to be called there on Tongu. Still a lot of time on their shot clock. They have time to move that ball around. Funyu almost lost possession. Finds Tilly. Tilly from the side. First 2 points for Tilly here. To go ahead, 1 assist. Nice setup. 3-pointer's not going to drop. Tilly grabs that rebound, snatches it, and sends it over to Funyu. Back to Tilly. Now they're going to set things up. Looking for Tilly. There's a quick double. Nice basket there from the wing. Nice 3-pointer. And Imamura has another basket. Imamura now with 6 points in the contest. Nice block from Cooley. Basket not going to work there for Hamilton. Funyu. Funyu's a tall point. Tries to kick that to the corner. Not going to get there. He was looking definitely for Keita Imamura. Coach Sean sending in Brandt once again. That's a good substitution because with Brandt at 6'10", there is now a little bit more ceiling to go up against Tilly and Cooley. Cooley gives it back to Tilly. The pass a little bit too high. He controls it though. Funyu off the glass twice. Funyu has hit the basket coming off the glass. Shiga's gonna call for time here as they find themselves trailing by 6. It's 14-8. Ryukyu with the lead. Imamura there on your screens has been excellent for his squad. Keita Imamura, shooting guard, standing 6'3", already with 6 points. The 24-year-old is a member of the Japan national squad. He's a solid scorer, also a solid defender right now. Hitting 2 threes early here in the first quarter. Octaeus a little bit too strong. Another offensive rebound here by Shiga. The wing. 3-pointer, no. Battle for the rebound. Grabbed by Tilly. Tilly now brings it down court. They swing it. Well, Imamura was free just for a split second. Gives it up to Tilly. Funyu to the corner. Gets it inside to Tilly. Funyu. Imamura for another 3. Bang! That was great patience showed by Ryukyu. And don't look now, but slowly but surely, they're building up a commanding lead. They're now up by 9. Octaeus gives it out. Shiga's got to start hitting their shots from the outside. That is what Ryukyu is giving them. Nice solid pick. Octaeus inside! No! Funyu. We wait for the troops. Finds Tilly. Now attacking the basket. 2 free throws coming up here, and that's going to be the first personal on Octaeus. Very clearly you heard Octaeus saying that's exactly what happened in the other end, but there was a foul called on him. One of the advantages of having not a full stadium is you can really hear all the comments of the players. But of course, we want the fans back in the stadium as quickly as we possibly can. That's what we're praying and hoping for. Number 7, Kevin Hariyama checks back in. The brain trust there of Ryukyu. This is now the biggest lead of the ball game at 18-8. Steal. Another 3, just short that time. Remember Imamura already with 3 threes for 9 points. Brandt on the outside. It's out of his range. Up against Cooley on the outside. Hamilton. Excellent pass. Those are the shots you gotta make. Karimata was not up to the task. But you see, Hamilton is a willing passer, but at the same time, he had to pass that ball because Ryukyu was always sending the double. Difference of about 2 seconds. Game clock, shot clock here in the first period. Jumper from the side. It's going to drop. It's now a 12-point lead. They're not even going to get a shot up. First period went so quickly. And it was the hot shooting of Imamura with 9 points. And Ryukyu with a 12-point lead at 20-8. Nice look there at Keita Imamura, who has 9 points in this contest already. Keita Imamura has played 35 games, averaging 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And right now, he already is at his average of 9 points. A very low-scoring quarter here in the first period for the hometown. Lakestars only with 8 points. They're going to need to score a whole lot more if they want to stay in step here with the league leaders. Ryukyu actually went through a dry spell for a bit. And 20 points is a little bit below their average. But their defense was able to hold Shiga to just 8 points, and that's why they're up by 12. Let's see if that defense holds. And let's see what adjustments Coach Sean Dennis can come up with. Hamilton gets that to drop. He needs to be really more active. The ex-NBA player needs to be able to really stamp his class here and show that he is head and shoulders above everybody else. Handoff. It was supposed to go to Cooley. It went to the other end. It went to Dwayne Evans, and Evans up to the task. Evans now with 4 points in the contest to go with 2 rebounds. Kevin was hemmed in, had to give it up. Long three, offline. Cooley with the board. He knew exactly where that was going to drop. That was perfect position there for Jack Cooley. And very quickly dives into the paint, caught the pass. Cooley was an excellent passer. He listed as a shooting forward at 6'3", 26-year-old, but he plays really good. Number one. When you say number one, he's playing the point. Complaints all around here for Shiga Lakestars, saying that he was fouled while he was on the floor. That shouldn't be 2 free throws, but nonetheless, they're giving him 2 free throws. Jack Cooley would gladly take these 2. Cooley with averages of 17 points and 12 rebounds and 2 assists. So he's averaging a double-double. He's on the floor the most, 29. There's going to be a foul here on the rebounding play. There was a push. And Evans was the guilty party there. So the ball will stay on this end. No question, the basket counts. Watch it here. Hamilton there with a wayward elbow. It was a high elbow. Just a common foul, but the ball will stay here with the Golden Kings. From the side, 3 not going to work. Maki was completely free there. Here comes Hamilton. Can he and his teammates get some points on the board? They only have 11. Steal there by Jack. Counter steal. Poor pass by Cooley. He should have given that up. They look inside. Brandt. The foul will be down on the floor. No question about that one. Angus now will head to the line. We'll check that. We'll just head to the side. Well, Angus Brandt thought that there was no call. He thought that was a basket. They said no basket. Baseline inbound. Ball for Shiga. That was clear. Brandt asking what happened to the basket I just made. They said, nope, you were fouled while you were still on the floor. Brandt likes to operate close to the basket, but he comes out to set picks such as that one. Hamilton finds Brandt. The foul will be called. Is that going to be on Cooley? Or will that be on Yuki? It'll be on Yuki. There's Yuki on your screens. Yuki Mitsuhara. Calling out play number 2. 2 minutes gone. Here's in the second period. They will look for Hamilton to create once again. Excellent find. Easy basket there for Karimata. Karimata was camping there in that corner. Nice curl. Funyu. Looking to create once again. Asking for the pick from Cooley. Goes for three. A little bit too strong. Hamilton with the board. Bring it down. Up against Yuki. Takes Yuki. Another pass to the corner. Great save. Funya now will wait for his teammates. That was a perfect setup for Kevin Hirayama. Just not up to the task. So the Lakestars have gotten the shots they're looking for. Funya from the other end. Strong as well. Lead is still at 10 though for the Golden Kings. Hamilton explodes to the basket. Finds Brandt. Nice recovery to the shooters by the defense. That's going to be short. Kevin try to keep that alive. Kevin Hariyama try to keep that alive. Watch it here. Being really active on the boards. They changed the call. It's going the other way. Ball will belong to the Golden Kings. You gotta like the effort though of Kevin Hariyama. Back in is Fantasista. Let's see if he can dazzle the crowd here. Though as I said, I don't think the fans want to be dazzled. They want them to have a poor game. So their team can come out with the W. Nice pick. Fantasista to Cooley. Cooley with a jumper. Will miss. Yuki try to keep that alive. Will hit the deck and promptly get back up. Three-pointer. Long rebound goes to Fantasista. Fantasista, one of the quicker players in the B.LEAGUE. Gets it back. Cooley posting up. They send a quick double. Nice active hands coming from Masaya Karimata. Slapping from the back end. That went off the leg of Jack Cooley. 5 minutes, 41 seconds remain here in the first half. Just trying to stick around is Shiga. Tilly's going to come back in. That is more firepower offensively. Evans will check in as well. So the rebounding king is going to take a breather. Hamilton had to give it up. Brandt posting up. Baby hook works. The Golden Kings will sue for time here. Their lead has been cut down to 8. .5:22 to be played here in the first half. It is 24 for Ryukyu, 16 for Shiga. The Golden Kings, number 1 team in the West, look to be able to come up with another victory to solidify their position at number 1. Fantasista for 3, yes! Quickly, that lead back up to 11 in double digits. Hamilton will walk it up once again. Up against Evans, that's a nice matchup. Brandt on the outside will look for Hamilton. Tripping foul. That might be a foul called on Evans there. The foul will be on Evans. That's his second personal foul. Got another timeout on the floor. This one is a technical timeout call. 27-16. Ryukyu still with the advantage. Back to the action here in the B-League this Saturday afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. Anthony Suntay with the call as we witness the battle between Ryukyu Golden Kings up against the Shiga Lakestars. Shiga trying to come back here. They've been trailing most of this match. Missing there is Hamilton. Boy, Masaya is really quick. Starting point guard here for Shiga with a steal there. Gives his team another possession. Hamilton over there to the corner. Two-pointer not going to work. Offensive rebound. Open three! No! Tilly with the rebound. We're going to stop proceedings here. We have an injured player. That is number 24, Tashiro. On the sidelines. Looks like he will be replaced. He'll take a seat as trainers will take a look at him. But going back to number 4, Masaya Karimata. He has been a gem here for the Lakestars. Let's see what happened. Ooh, he got an elbow. That was a wayward elbow there. That might even be a cut. Watch it here. Oof. Trying to stay in that spot when Hamilton clipped him. There's definitely a cut. Let's see if we can have an update and if he will return. At this point, his team doesn't necessarily need him. Got another timeout on the floor. 4:13 remaining. We'll be back. A lot of cheering there during that break. The fans of Shiga here at the Waimito Arena trying to push their team as they still trail by 11. They held the lead for a bit, but then they were eventually nailed to a very low-scoring first period. Only scored 8 in the first 10 minutes of action. Fantasista misses that time. Talking about Narito Namisato, called Fantasista because of his dazzling plays. Brandt with the inbound, looking for Masaya once again. Masaya being hounded by Fantasista. Gets it past the timeline, gives it back to Brandt. Now to the other side. Let's see if they can get that ball to Hamilton. 3-point on the way. Overshoots everything. Fantasista gives it up. It's on the right wing now. Two-man game with Cooley. Pocket pass. Cooley inside. Overshoots. Sorry, missed there for Jack Cooley. He's actually missed 3 of those already here this afternoon. But it's misses that they can afford at this stage. They're still up by a commanding 11 points. But for Coach Fujita of the Golden Kings, he wants to be able to bury the Lakestars and bury them early because these fans are really trying to push their squad to greater heights. Brandt finding a friend eventually. Jumper using the glass. Nice basket there. Coming from Reo Maeda. It's 4 against 5. Cooley inside. Basket and 1. They were playing offense 4 against 5 as one of their teammates was tying his shoelace. It didn't matter. Cooley gets away inside and the big 6'10", 29-year-old from the United States on the line for a bonus free throw. First personal foul will be called on Maeda. Cooley will not get that to drop. Here's Hamilton. In no hurry. They're going to walk it up. Lead is back up to 11. Hamilton to the side. Maeda. That's travel. If he didn't drag his pivot foot, that would have been good. Pivot foot just left at the original spot. A little bit of complaints there from Sean Dennis, but it was definitely a traveling violation. A little over 2 minutes remain here in the half. Step back 3, a little bit offline. But you can just see how active Cooley is inside. Brandt just couldn't knock him out of position. Brandt there with the hook. Cooley couldn't get up there and get that rebound. Brandt will pick up his first personal foul. Tilly on the outside. Now Fantasista. Fantasista gets away! Tilly asking for a foul on the other end. He felt he was held down. Lead is now at 13. This ties the biggest lead of the ball game. Nice getaway inside by Maeda. Fantasista bringing it down, asking for the pick from Cooley. Gets it. Brings it in, brings it back out. Jumper from Fantasista. Offline. Nice rebound there from Kevin. Kevin sprinting down, doesn't get the pass. Nice attack there from Hamilton. Tilly can't believe he got called for the personal. But Hamilton does have the foot speed. Second personal foul on Kim Tilly, 32-year-old from France. He is part of the French national squad. Hamilton, slowly but surely, starting to stamp his class. Hamilton only with 4 points, but he's got 9 rebounds already and 1 assist. Another rebound to Tilly off that Hamilton miss. Fantasista looking for his hot shooter. They go inside to Cooley. Fantasista. Nice pass. Another 3. Bang! That is the 4th 3-pointer for Keita Imamura. And he's got 12 points. All on threes. Hamilton steps back, tries to answer, doesn't. Last touch might have been on Maeda. Could have been on Hamilton as well. Sorry, on Kevin Hariyama. Under a minute to be played here. So far, Shiga has stayed within striking distance. Haven't been blown out, not yet. Shot clock down to 4. Long 3-pointer. Looking for a 2-for-1 possession there. Hamilton will give it up. He looks a little bit tuckered out. Gets it back. We're going to use some clock difference of about 9 seconds between clocks. Hamilton up against Tilly. He's got the foot speed advantage there. Will attack. They send the double. Using the glass, will miss. Fantasista with the rebound. He'll bring it out. And down. Long 3-pointer. Will be a miss. Pretty good shot though from Imamura, because he knew that with that long rebound, the opponents would not be able to get a shot off. It was a very low scoring second period. Only 14 points scored by Ryukyu, only 13 points scored by Shiga. But at the end of the day, after the first half, it's still a commanding lead here by the visiting squad. We'll be back for the second period. Actually, for the second half in just a bit. We're at the halftime break between the Ryukyu Golden Kings and the Shiga Lakestars, coming to you from the Waimito Arena as we show you some of the highlights here of the first two quarters. Not really a high-scoring quarter, especially for the Shiga Lakestars. Only 8 points to their name here. For the first quarter belonged to that gentleman you saw there, Keita Imamura. Actually, he had a tremendous first two quarters. Funyo there on your screens with his first basket off the glass. His second basket was also off that same glass. Tilly from the side. The first quarter, Tilly and company scored 20 points, led by 12. This is what got them the lead. Great shooting by Imamura, national team member. I guess he felt he was preparing himself for the FIBA Asia qualifiers, which is supposed to be next week. Unfortunately, the games have been postponed to a later date. It was supposed to be held in the Middle East, but because of the rise of COVID has really wreaked havoc on so many sporting events, not to mention the Tokyo Olympics, which is supposed to be held in 2020 in Japan. Brandt there with a basket inside. Fantasista getting away. One of the few baskets we had from the Spitfire guard. Nice bounce pass inside by Angus. Maeda had 4 points in that second period. It is a better scoring second quarter. Shiga with 13 and Ryukyu with 14. As we take a look at the numbers. Look at the numbers for Shiga Lakestars. 26% from 2-point distance, 17% from 3-point country, as compared to their opponents with 50% from 2-point distance and 35%. Decent numbers from 3-point country with 5 out of 14. Free throws, not too much of a difference, but you can see obviously the field goal shooting had to be the real difference. Total field goal shooting is 21% for Shiga and 42% for the visiting Ryukyu Golden Kings. Turnovers, 6 for the Golden Kings, 5 for Shiga. Not really too much of a difference there. Points in the paint, also just a 4-point advantage here for the Lakestars. But the bench points might be the big difference as we take a look at the individual scoring. Bench points, we had 19 bench points for the Golden Kings, and the Lakestars only with 4 from their shock troopers. Assist numbers were also big. 10 for the Golden Kings and just 4 assists for the Lakestars. Some more numbers there of the leading scorers and rebounders. But so far, nothing to be proud of by Shiga. Only scoring 8 points in the first period, 13 points in the second. They need to be able to come up with more points on the board, not to mention the fact that they also need some defensive stops. They trail by 13, so it's got to be a collective effort. But it's got to start with their main men. And those two gentlemen there on your screens have to really pick up the slack. I'm talking about Jordan Hamilton, who almost averages a triple-double. He has really not shown too much scoring today, and Angus Brandt as well. Angus Brandt averaging 30 minutes per contest with averages of 13 points and 8 rebounds. And today, way below those averages. Today, he's only got 5 points and 1 rebound. Hamilton, on the other hand, has 11 rebounds. That's above his average, but only with 4 points across his name. Looking at the averages of Hamilton, he averages 20 points. So he's way below. Let's see if these two individuals, the two imports for the Lakestars, can pick up their game here in the second half. Second half is underway. First possession to the Golden Kings. Fantasista. Nice no-look pass! That is going to make the highlight reel. That's for sure. Cooley there. Watch it again. Over the head. Cooley gets fouled. Foul going to be called on Daiichi Namoto. His second personal. Cooley now on the line. Short on that free throw. He's going to stay at 6 points and 4 rebounds. Karimata. Karimata has played well, but his imports have really got to come up and show what they're worth. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton. Willing passer, but he might have to start forcing things. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. Nice rebound put up there. Nice defense put up, and almost a defensive rebound by Dwayne Evans. But the ball at the very end will go back to the other end. It's the biggest lead of the ball game at 15 points. Chance of defense. Evans attacks. Puts up that floater. Lead is now up to 17. Foul's going to be called there on number 14, Kishimoto. He's wondering, all he did was stay in step, he said, but foul nonetheless will be called on him. That's going to be a foul on Cooley. Being a little bit too active on the defensive end. He doesn't have to be that aggressive. Only a second foul. He apologizes to his coach. Coach Fujita says, okay, I'll leave you in. But he can't pick up a third. Not this early in the second half. Brandt gave that one up. Nice basket there from Daiichi. They can't trade baskets. They need to come up with some stops. Fantasista once again. Three-pointer, yes! That is the 5th three-pointer for Imamura. Already with 15 points here. Imamura averaging just 9 points a contest. Way above his average. Brandt inside. Misses the gimme. Foul will be called. Down here on the floor, they say. Let's watch what transpired. Hamilton making contact there with Evans. Hamilton will pick up his second personal. It's a second team foul for Shiga. Same number of team fouls. Evans for three. No. Cooley with the offensive rebound. They're going to use a clock once again. A little bit too early to use some clock, but they are looking for the best shot available. Fantasista. No. Another offensive rebound. Brandt says, enough is enough. Nice pace. Kevin. Yes. That was Kevin Hariyama with a three. Kevin averaging 8 points. He's got 3 points now. That's his first points for the afternoon. Evans kicks it out. Another three! No. But another offensive rebound for Cooley. Boy, I thought Hariyama was going to set up for another 3-point shot. Fantasista getting away. Bounce pass. It got to Cooley, but it was also off a kick by Hamilton. So they're going to reset that shot clock to 14. Just about 2.5 gone. Here in the third. Cooley, such an imposing presence inside. Fantasista finds Cooley. They give it out to Evans. Fantasista will get it back. Shot clock at 7. They got to make their move now. Cooley, nice bounce pass. Evans with a slam. Playing beautiful music together. Cooley and Evans. I look for an opening. Getting away, finally. Daiichi trying to get a foul as well from Cooley. Fantasista will wait for the troops. Goes inside to Cooley. Cooley with a kick out. Three-pointer. Bang! That is great movement from the Golden Kings. Easy basket there. Fantasita is going to be called for that foul. Didn't like the call. Tried to complain for a little bit. And then said, okay, I'll accept the foul. We're up by a lot. But he continues to talk to the referee. That's only his first personal, though. Cross-court pass. They find Brandt. Finally gets his bearings. Boy, that was a solid pick. Cooley with the rebound. Out to Evans. Evans on the break. Behind the back! And a nice finish. That's another one for the highlight reel. And the lead is just ballooned to 20 at 48-28. No timeout going to be called here by the Lakestars. Bounce pass not going to work. Nice pass there. They're saying that Masaya Karimata was going for the basket. That's definitely a foul on the floor. Masaya has been very active there with a nice smile. And he will do the baseline inbound. Kevin inside. Doesn't get the pass. Kevin for three. He forced that one up. Remember, we're using FIBA rules. If that was the NBA, that might have been a foul. But here in the B-League, that was a good call. Everything going the way of the Golden Kings. Another basket, and this is an end-one opportunity for Dwayne Evans. Evans coming alive here with 12 points. Now we're going to have a timeout when this game has gotten out of hand. Welcome back to the Waimita Arena here for this battle between the Ryukyu Golden Kings and the Shiga Lakestars. Anthony Suntay with a call for this afternoon's B-League action. What looked like a promising affair between these two teams is looking like a blowout here for Ryukyu. Evans completes that three-point play and the lead is now at 21. Check that, it's a 33-point advantage. gonna work there. Streaking down court. Now they're gonna wait for Cooley. Cooley inside. Evans would be bludgeoned there. It's gonna be a foul on Mateus.
琉球1番、ニュー選手、41番、ティリ選手、イン。
23-point advantage enjoyed here by Ryukyu. Almost halfway gone here in the third. It's been a solid third period here for the visiting squad. Funio is now checked in. And he plays points so well. Cooley spinning. Put that one up, but he was fouled. Foul will be called on Brandt. 2 free throws coming up here for Jack Cooley. Watch it again. That's a quick turn. Just a body check given by Angus. He's saying I was just being physical. But he was a little bit too physical for the referee's liking. Cooley makes the first. Cooley now with 7 points. To go with 8 rebounds and 3 assists. But the high scorer for the Golden Kings is Iwamura. Iwamura with 15 points. The lead is now at 25. That was good defense. Masaya is down. Tilly gets away. Boy, they want to put this game away before the third quarter ends. Mateus trying to take matters into his own hands. Almost lost possession. Nice swipe there by Tilly.
Shiga 1番、村上選手。琉球24番、田島選手、イン。
There's the re-entry here of Tashiro, who had to leave earlier in the first half. Kevin with a miss because he got an elbow from Hamilton, which opened up a small cut on his forehead. Miss there from Imamura. I guess he likes it from 3-point distance. A little farther. Brandt gives it up. Octaeus thought about it. Octaeus still. Octaeus inside. Baby hook works. Octaeus with his first points of the contest. But the lead is still at 25. Smooth 3-point basket, as I said. He likes that 3-point distance. He doesn't like those twinners. It's a 28-point lead. The ball will stay with the Golden Kings. What can Coach Sean Dennis do? Mad is going to check in. Mad, they gave him some good minutes in the second period. He's going to need to come up with a whole lot of points here. But still, chance of defense here from the fans of the Golden against the Golden Kings. Tilly for 3. Trying to show us his range. Misses that time. Octaeus with the board. They've got to get this down to a manageable lead. Or manageable deficit, I should say. Octaeus with 2 points inside. Get it down to about 15 points, 16. So they have some chance in the fourth. Funio gives it up. That's a late call, but nonetheless, it was a right call. Holding foul, that was clear. Hold there on Shunto Murakami. Held on to the arm there of Funio.
イン。
Fortunately for Shiga, they are in the penalty, so for almost the last 3 minutes of the third, it's going to be free throws. You saw the graphics there of Evans a while ago, who just checked back in. Evans now has 13 points in the game. Injured Warrior here on the free throw line makes that first. Tashiro with his third point. Still wanted to come back. He could have actually just sat this contest out after that hit. Makes both easily. And the lead is back up to 28. Mateus bringing it up. We're going to need a flurry of about 10 points. When I say flurry, that means it's a 10-0 blast. They can't allow their opponents to score any baskets at this stage if they want to have any chance of winning in the fourth. Tilly called for that foul. He didn't like the call. Let's see. Well, the foul will actually be called on Maki. Hayato Maki is a rookie. He was part of the championship squad in college, so he comes with a lot of pedigree from a winning program. Missed there though from Ryo Maeda. Another one of those youngsters, 23 years old, standing 6'3". Too strong on that second. Evans with the rebound. They get it to Funyu. Funyu will bring it down up against Octeus. Tilly now. They go inside once again to Evans.
His hands are up. His hands are straight up.
Octeus saying there was no foul, calling verticality. But nonetheless, that aggression from Evans will send it to the line. Evans with 13 points, 2 rebounds. He's going to add to the tally here. Double-barreled scoring. 15 points for Imamura, 13 points for Evans. Evans misses that first free throw though. American Evans has been a welcome addition here for the Golden Kings squad. Mateus gives it up. Now trying to execute their half-court offense. See if they can get Brandt involved. Nice basket inside from Mateus. He was asking for a foul, looking for a three-point play. Here's Evans taking his time. Just gets it past the timeline. Now we'll use some clock. Lob a little bit too strong. Tilly to the wing. Three-pointer from Funyu. Yes! He just can't leave Funyu open. He had 2 shots earlier that he just missed from 3. Offensive foul is going to be called there on Brandt. It has not been a good day for the Australian national team member, Angus Brandt. Called for a foul there. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul called on Funyu. He apologizes. He just wrapped his arms around Octeus. They're going to double check this, but there's no question. He didn't go for the ball. He impeded the progress of Octeus. I think this will hold up. The 5 on the floor for the Shiga Lakestars at the moment. As you take a look at that replay. Well, it is Valentine's Day tomorrow. Trying to show a little love to Octaeus here this afternoon. The 5 on the floor for the Shiga Lakestars: Octaeus, Murakami, Imagawa, Brandt, and Maeda. For the Ryukyu Golden Kings, we have Funyu, Evans, Tashiro, Tilly, and Maki. Second foul will be called on Funyu. Just a little reminder there from Coach Hiroki Fujita to Funyu, saying, okay, you can come up with a foul like that here and now, but please don't commit a foul like that sometime in the future, especially if it's a close game. We're up by a bundle. You can make that mistake. We're up by 30. This is 2 free throws and possession. Octaeus just makes 1. Just about 90 minutes remain here in the third. They need a solid burst here to finish this quarter. Talking about the Lakestars. Tilly went for the steal. Brandt gets away. "15-foot jumper, a little bit too strong." The tip. Where do they say? It goes to the visiting squad. They've had the open shot, just can't knock it down. Funyu lost possession a while ago, now gets it down. Nice pick, Tilly for 3, bang! They made that look so easy, playing the 2-man game there. And the lead here has just ballooned to 32. That's going to stay on this end of the floor. Another 14 seconds on their clock. Brandt. It's a little bit of a talking to there by Coach Sean Dennis. Looking for a nice 3. They just can't hit anything from the outside. Difference of about 8 seconds from shot clock and game clock. So it's going to be 2 free throws. Trying to quickly cut to the basket was Evans. Foul will be called on Imagawa. Trying to explain his case, saying he cut behind me, I didn't even see him. But he slightly impeded the progress here of Evans. So Evans on the line for 2 free throws. Looking to make this an even bigger lead. Evans makes the first. Evans taking his time. Misses a second. It's a 33-point lead. Teus trying to go for 3. They badly needed that one. Clock's ticking. Funyu knows it. Funyu! That wouldn't have counted even if it went down. But still, another strong showing. Look at this. Just 17 points allowed for Shiga. 34 points by Ryukyu. So Ryukyu, here in the third, has doubled up on the Lakestars. 34-17. And they've got a huge lead heading into the fourth. Fourth quarter is underway. And it's a commanding 30-point advantage enjoyed by the visiting squad, Ryukyu Golden Kings. And it looks like they are going to solidify their position atop the standings, and they're going to win their 6th straight game. Entering this contest on a 5-game winning streak. They're going to make it 6, no question. Billy posting up. They go to the corner though. They might not even have to score here. Billy. Traveling violation is going to be called. Funyo can't believe it because he actually just got possession. He came down on 2 legs. And he hasn't even set a pivot foot. I think that's what he was trying to, the point he was trying to make. But nonetheless, it's a call that's been made. And Coach Vegeta says, just go down on defense. We don't need points. We just need stops. We stopped them from scoring, or we allowed them to score even 20 points here in the 4th period. Even if you don't score, we win by 10. Looking at the numbers, the Golden Kings really getting everybody involved with 21 assists entering the 4th period as compared to just 8 for the Lakestars. So they've been doing it primarily on individual efforts. Hamilton has been hounded here. That's a good pass. That'll count an assist. Yes, it does. They're going to need more of those baskets though. Murakami with a 3-pointer. Hamilton with an assist. But let's see if they can put it in bunches. Clearly a foul there from Maeda. Evans will bring it down. They're going to use clock. Even this early, you can use clock. Entering the last period with a 30-point lead. Evans gets stopped in his tracks there by Hamilton. That's just going to be a foul on the floor. But today has really not been Hamilton's day. He's just scored 4 points. And Hamilton has been averaging 20 a game. Only with 4. He does have 11 rebounds and 1 assist. Imamura's going to check in, so more 3-point gunning expected here. Evans to the corner, bang! Easy basket there from Hayato Maki, the rookie, showing us he belongs. Hamilton. He will give it up though. Nice escape. Shunto Murakami has done so well here today as well. Shunto together with Masaya have played point quite well. Unyu trying to find his shooter, Imamura. A little bit off to his right. Eight minutes remaining in this contest. Will Shiga do an impossible task of coming back from 30, entering the 4th period? 3-pointer! No. Faldo inside that paint will keep the ball on this end. The foul's going to be on Imamura. Could have been an Imamura. He was jumping forward, but regardless, the foul will be called. Nice escape, Octeus! Yes! They're still pushing. They said the fat lady has not yet sung. Dipsy do play. Now a timeout will be called. It's asked for by the Golden Kings. 7 minutes 44 seconds remain here in this battle. It is 71 to 45. Missed there from Mateos. That would have brought the lead down a little bit closer. But they're still having climbed such a huge mountain. Talking about the Lakestars. Imamura on the outside. Imamura left open. One of the few times he's missed here tonight. That's a recipe for disaster if you leave him that open. Lakestars are lucky he missed. Hamilton, a little bit too strong on that attempt. Funny to the side. They look inside. Nice touch pass. Tilly, yes! An assist and a 3-point basket.
CO 3-point number 0.
(74-48) is our tally here. Tilly looking for another three. Didn't get it. Approaching the 6-minute mark. Initiating the foul first. Looking for a 3-point play as he threw that up, but they're going to say the foul was on the floor. That's a good call. He wasn't on his way. He was on his way to the basket, but he wasn't taking a shot. Foul will be called on Hayato Maki. Now we're going to have the entry of this youngster. We have John Harper Jr. coming in. Evans tracks that down. And a foul will be called. That will stop proceedings once again. John Harper Jr. This is going to be his 4th game in the B-League. Only averaging 4 minutes. So they're trying to break him in and ease him into the action. But John Harper is actually the youngest player to play in the B-League at 17 years, 11 months, and 28 days. And actually, the very next day, he came up with a dunk. And he is also now the youngest player to dunk at 17 years, 11 months, and 29 days. 2 free throws coming up here for the Lakestars. Nice incursion there. Maeda on the line for 2 shots. Decent showing for Maeda here today, but unfortunately it's going to be a losing cause. But the Golden Kings fans want to see exactly what this youngster can do. The gentleman I've been talking about, John Harper Jr. They're saying he's the future, not just of the Golden Kings, but also of Japanese basketball. Let's see if he can develop. Let's see if they look for Harper here. There's a steal. Nice basket there from Maeda. Maeda coming alive here. Harper gives it up. Lead has been cut down to just 22. And I say just 22 because it once was a high off 33. Harper with a miss. Tilly with the offensive rebound and put back. They're really looking for Harper. They wanted to be able to live up to the hype, and they want to give him as much confidence as they possibly can. Octaeus! No. He will have to line for 2 free throws though. Nice incursion there. Challenging the defense of Imamura. Got an official timeout as Imamura picked up his 2nd personal foul. He apologized to the bench. But in the end, they will be coming home with a W. First free throw is short for Octaeus. Octaeus with 12 points here today. He came on strong here in the second half. But unfortunately, it has not been a good game for them all throughout. Misses both free throws. And it's tracked down here by the opponents, and the boys in white review some clock. Kishimoto quarterbacking. He did start this contest, and he's going to finish this one. Let's see if they can try to get Harper involved. Harper gives it up to Tilly. Tilly. Step back, short. They're letting Harper create. Let's see what he can do. At a ripe age of just 18, already playing professional ball. Ryukyu already in the penalty. That's going to lengthen this game a little bit more. Foul will be called on Mitsuhara. These are consolation points for Hamilton. Only with 4 markers at this stage. Way below his average of 20. Well, that's a credit really to the defense also of the Golden Kings. They were sending quick doubles to him. You can see just how young Harper Jr. is.
One shot.
Second free throw to get his tally to 6. He also has 11 rebounds and 3 assists. But definitely not enough. They needed his offensive sock. It didn't happen. Here's Harper. He's got speed. That's an excellent matchup against Octaeus. Will get away. Nice vision. Tilly gives it up. That heave's not going to work. But they did do what they wanted, which is actually just use that entire shot clock. Hamilton is not going to get continuation. 2 free throws coming up here. The foul was already there before he gathered. But as we mentioned, that's the 4th personal foul on Kishimoto. Starting point guard for Ryukyu. Soft touch there on that free throw. It's been a disappointing night here for Hamilton and company, and the fans here at the Waimito Arena will go home very displeased. Hamilton gets that back. They're going to give him that too. Boy, with 3 minutes remaining here, he might be able to get up to his average if he continues to attack the basket. Kishimoto, who's playing on borrowed time, gets fouled there. Octaeus will be called for that, his 2nd personal. Just about 3:30 to play here this Saturday afternoon. This early, we'd like to thank you for joining us for B.LEAGUE action. Anthony Sutai with the call. Glad that you can join us every Wednesdays and Saturdays. Tilly, extra pass, deflected. That will stay on this end. Shot clock shows 7. Still a 21-point advantage. Looks like the Lakestars want to get it down to maybe 10, 12 points to end the contest. It'll look good in tomorrow's papers. But at the end of the day, it's still a huge loss. Extra pass is going to elicit that 24-second shot clock violation. Hamilton gets it inside to Octavius, gets it right back. Let's see if Hamilton attacks and tries to bring up his numbers. Yes, he does. And he's now at 11 points. But entering the fourth period, actually entering the last 5 minutes, he's only scored 4. So 7 points here in garbage time for Jordan Hamilton. Three-pointer rattles through. Nice basket there for Hayato Maki. The 22-year-old showing everybody that he's another one of those shooters to look out for in the near future. If given more playing time, here he comes once again. They're going to say basket and one for Hamilton. As I said a while ago, he might just get to his average here. This is scrum points though. With his free throw, he's going to get up to 14. He will make it. So now just 6 off his average. Talk about looking for your personal stats. Lead is down to 17. Using the entire shot clock once again. Tilly just fires. Let's see if Hamilton asks for it. He does. Let's see if he attacks. Yes, he will. Looking for the foul. Basket and one opportunity once again. He's complaining, but the foul was called. It might be a little hilarious if he picks up, if he gets his averages here. He continues to complain. He knew he was going to miss that one. Gets the offensive rebound and passes it to no one. He will still stay with him. 2 free throws once again coming up here for Shiga. Harper will be called for that personal. He says there was no foul. Let's see. Stuck a little bit too close. Second personal foul going to be called there on John Harper Jr. Lead can be brought down here to 13. The first is not going to drop there for Maeda. Second is money. Problem is, the bank is closed. It has been closed for quite a while. This game has been settled at the end of the third. Again, Ishimoto just holding on to it. Perfect pass and another hit. That's a second three-point shot from Hayato Maki. Sorry, missed there. Harper pushes it forward, gets it to Tilly. Let's see if Harper attacks. Yes, he will. He finds an opening and gets away. That's going to bring him to his average of 2 points. Hamilton, I expect him to attack here. Tries to take matters into his own hands just to get to his average. That pass is going to hit the end line. That should be a 24-second shot clock. Because Ryukyu did get possession. In fact, Kishimoto issued that wayward pass. But it stays at 14. Octeus inside, yes. Octeus now with 14 points. Let's see if Harper will drive one final time. There is some space. It was closed out now. Shot clock is at 7. Harper might have to put up the 3. Long 2. Goes glass. He's got 4 points in the contest. Final attempt here. Octeus might take it himself. Does. Misses. And that is all she wrote for this ball game. A resounding victory here for the Golden Kings, who are on top of the league. And they will now move their record to 27 wins, 9 losses. That gentleman there, Keita Imamura, one of the heroes. Lowest scoring quarter for Ryukyu, but they knew they didn't need it. In fact, it was the highest scoring quarter for Shiga. But there was really no defense anymore put up by the Golden Kings. And that's your final score. In just a while, we're going to hear from head coach Hiroki Fujita. And quite possibly, we might be hearing from Keita Imamura. Harper, they're very happy with his performance. They're bringing him around slowly. And it looks like the future is bright for that young 18-year-old. At this stage, we're going to have the Shiga Lakestars in front of their fans here at the Waimito Arena. They'd like to be able to address the fans and thank the fans for coming over and supporting their squad, even though it wasn't a losing effort. But an overall great showing here by Ryukyu as expected. Overall shot 52% from the field. From 2-point distance were 60%, and a fantastic average from 3-point distance as well, shooting 45%, 14 out of 31. On the other side, 7 out of 28 from 3-point country for a 25% clip. That won't get it done. And obviously, it didn't get it done for the Shiga Lakestars here tonight. It's nice, though, that the team addresses the fans and thanks them for coming over. We have a decent-sized crowd here. Not too much is expected because, first of all, is we cannot have packed arenas. Japan with a quarantine still, and rules state that because of the COVID-19 virus, stadiums can only be filled up to a maximum of 50% capacity. Looks like we're having about a capacity of about 40% here today. Here we go. Coach Fujita.
ヘッドコーチお疲れ様です。
お疲れ様です。
前半は非常にですね、両チームのディフェンス、それからリバウンドが光った、引き締まったゲームとなったという印象を持ちましたが、そのあたりどのように感じておられますでしょうか。
そうですね、選手たちが本当に、特に前半、最初の20分ハーフタイムまでディフェンスのメンタリティを、しっかり意識高く、僕たちはディフェンスのチームなので、 持ってくれたと思います。
やや前半はですね、クーリー選手をはじめ、ペイントエリアの得点が、シガのディフェンスに抑えられていたかなという印象はあるんですが、そのあたりハーフタイムでの指示はありましたでしょうか。
抑えられた感覚は特にないので、はい、特にありませんでした。
わかりました。特に前半今村選手のスリーポイント、このあたりも光ったと思うんですが、そのあたりはいかがでしょうか。
相手の、ディフェンスに対しての、自分たちの、原理原則を、やった結果だと思うんで、選手たちが、明日も、
Coach Fujita talked about the fact that the players did well in the first 20 minutes with great defensive work.
本当に、いつもやっているバスケットボールをやりきれるところだと思ってます。
わかりました。明日も期待しております。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
And I think that was really key. They played great defense, allowing their opponents to score only 8 points in the first period, 13 in the second, and that just set the tone. He added by saying, we pushed our offense against the opposition, and it really showed in the scoreline. Yes, it did. And he said they're going to face this very same team tomorrow, and he will try their best again to come up with back-to-back victories here in Shiga.
シガも第4クォーターしっかりと追っていったんですけれども、86対67になっています。それでは続いて今村選手のインタビューです。
今村選手、お疲れ様でした。
ありがとうございました。
前半非常に素晴らしいタッチでですね、シュートを打ててたかなというふうに思うんですが、
And as expected, the gentleman with 18 points leading all scorers, ケイタ・イマムラ。
イメージ通り入ったので、タッチが良かったので、今日は積極的に打っていこうかなと思ったのが、いい結果になったかなと思います。
前半やや両チームですね、重たい展開というふうになりましたけれども、その中で今村選手のスリーポイントというのが非常に際立っていたゲームかなというふうに思いましたが、そのあたりかなり意識というのはされてたんでしょうかね。
そうですね。最近はベンチからのスタートが多いので、その中で少しでも得点面の部分で軽くできればなとも思っていたので、そこは引き続きやっていきながら、まだまだディフェンスの部分でできるところはあると思うので、引き続きやっていきたいなと思います。
日本代表のですね、予定が急遽変更になりというところもありましたが、そのあたりのメンタル部分での
Well, Imamura said the first shot went well, so he continued his shooting rate, and it turned out well. Yes, it did. Imamura finishing with 18 points, shooting 60% from three-point distance, 6 out of 10. He did have one shot from inside that paint, which he missed. So overall, shot 54% from the field, but blazing 60% from three-point country.
切り替えられたのが今日の試合内容につながったと思うので、どこに行っても
Imamura was on the court for only 22 minutes.
やっていくべきなのかなと今日改めて思いましたし、それを続けて
Really took advantage of the minutes given to him by his coach and came up with a good showing. He says also that he was happy that he contributed to the team offensively, but I still need to work on my defensive game. As you can see, that's what makes him such a great player. He was the player of the game, led all scorers, but at the same time, he says he still needs areas to improve. That is what separates the great players from the good ones. Always wanting to improve their craft, despite the fact that they came up with a good showing already. Let's go back and see some of the highlights here of the match that was. Nice basket there by Kevin Hariyama. But here he was, the man of the moment, Keita Imamura. Funyu also did well. Playing point. He created a lot of shots, not just for himself, but for his teammates. Look at that bounce pass, finding Tilly. Tilly was moving very well without the basketball. He also played tough defense. Look at the ball movement. Imamura putting that one up and swishing that through. Here's another one. Nothing but a bottom of the net. Hamilton got that three-pointer. That was actually his only basket in the first half. He did set up his teammates though. Brandt just couldn't get it going inside. He did get those 2 points inside, but wasn't able to score in double digits as well. Another one of the imports expected to really showcase his wares, but wasn't able to do it. He did give a good bounce pass. So he had assists, he had his rebounds, but they just couldn't stop the juggernaut, which was the Golden Kings. Here's another three. And at the half, it was 34-21 for Ryukyu. They change ends. Fantasista, excellent pass to Jack Cooley. Cooley was unable to get in double digits, but it didn't matter. They had three other players scoring in double digits. They got points from just about everywhere. In fact, they got so much points from the bench. They had 51 points off the bench. That's massive. Evans with a dunk. Nice escape there. Daiichi. If you leave anybody that open, they will make you pay. And that time, starting point guard Kishimoto knocks it down. Evans really got it going in the second half. That man was shooting it well all throughout. Imamura with 6 3-pointers here, as we mentioned. Cooley tried to play tough D, but the guards are just too quick for him. Octeus gets away. Tilly hits from the outside. An additional comment from Keita Imamura. He said, "There's always work to be done, and I'm happy that the team won, and I'll continue to work for the team to move forward with their success." As we see some more of the highlights of this match, well, the Lakestars did have a few baskets here and there, but they were really just outclassed here today. Octeus gets away with an acrobatic shot. Look at that passing. Touch pass there from Evans. Finds Tilly. Octeus hits from the outside. There was some defense, but the defense came in late. Maeda gets away. This is where Hamilton went to work. Heading to the last 5 minutes of this encounter, he only had 4 points. Nice basket there from Harper. Gets this jumper. Not sure he called bank, but at the end of the day, it counts in the box scores. That'll be the final attempt. Final score of this one, 86-67. A resounding win here by the Ryukyu Golden Kings over the Shiga Lakestars. As we break down the numbers, from 2-point distance, 44% is not that good, especially when your opponent shoots 60.7%, 17 out of 28. 3-point distance, great numbers at 45% here for the visiting squad. As we take a look at more of the numbers, those are the turnovers. 8 turnovers for Shiga, Lakestars 13 for Ryukyu. But can you imagine? They took very good care of the basketball, but they just couldn't hit shots. 32-26 are the points in the paint, as we have the leading scorers for both these squads. Hamilton close to his average with 16 points. He averages 20, but he got a lot of that in garbage time. 14 points here for Octeus. On the other side, led by the gunner, Imamura, with 18 points. Evans with 15, and Tilly comes up with 12. These are the leading scorers and the leading rebounders and leading assist people. Wow, great assists here from Funyu. As I mentioned a while ago, he was quarterbacking quite well. This is the matchup that we were trying to look at. I'm not quite sure why they matched him up, because Harper hardly played. But when you look at the comparison with Namoto, just about even, really. And that does it here for our coverage of the B-League this Saturday evening. Ryukyu Golden Kings winning this one and holding on to their top position in the Western Conference. This has been Anthony Suntai. Thank you very much for joining us. Till next time, take care. Have a good weekend ahead. God bless.